Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing the clean girl makeup tutorial. It's a trendy look, it's been trending for a while now, and it's this beautiful glowy look, skin like finish. So very natural, very beautiful. And yes, let's get right into it. We are starting with our LA Girl Luminous Glow Skin Illuminator. This gives you that underneath glow that is going to go very well with your makeup, that is going to complement this look very much. And we are going to move ahead and do our brows. I'm using my spoolie to brush up the brows and prep them, and my Essence Eyebrow Designer pencil in brown. This is a very affordable pencil, and I'm just drawing hair-like strokes in order to create my brow, enhance my brow actually. And I'm going to then clean it up using two different concealer. I'm using my Revlon Color Stay concealer, and I'm using this in the shade Cafe at the top of the brow, and I'm just using that because it's closer to the skin tone, so I want it to be more natural at the top but still cleaned up. And then at the bottom I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. It's also very close to my skin tone but a little bit lighter than the Revlon Color Stay one. It's a little bit lighter than that shade, so therefore it will give the underbrow a little bit more highlighted effect, just a little bit. We don't want to overdo it because we're still going for that natural clean girl look. But in general, this is how I actually enjoy my brow, this is how I like my brow, and this is how I do my brow at the moment recently. If you do want to see a full eyebrow tutorial, I will actually link it up. I have quite a few. I have two different eyebrow tutorials. I'll link them up in the cards. But this is how I do my eyebrows right now at the moment. Now to finish up this brow, I'm going to set it and put it in place with the eyebrow gel mascara from Essence. It's in the shade Blonde, and it just makes it perfect. It seals the deal, completes the eyebrow. Now we're going to move on to contouring using LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is cream contouring, and I'm just applying it all around, the areas that you'd actually contour your face, the natural areas that you'd be shadowed on your face, your cheekbones, your jawline. You actually want to snatch that, your nose as well, your forehead definitely. And I'm also actually applying it on my eyelids just to give it that contoured effect, cat eye effect. I'm trying to create this eyeshadow look, or deepened darker eyelids without actually using eyeshadow. So this saves time. This actually helps. This contour technique actually helps and saves you time as well. And I'm blending it out there with my big fluffy brush and going all around the areas that I place this concealer, and it blends quite easily, blends quite nicely, quite quickly. And when I get to my nose, I'm going to use a smaller brush. It's still a fluffy brush, but it's smaller, so it's more precise. And I do that, and I just blend it out, and I blend it towards my eyebrow as well. That's where I take up the contour as well, and it also just helps this look come well together nicely. Now we're going to highlights, contour and highlighting. We're using this LA Girl Pro Concealer. It's the same one that we use for the eyebrows, so it's the shade Warm Honey, and we're applying it a little bit. We don't want to overdo it, okay? Remember, the goal is to have this natural look in the end, so we're applying a little bit there underneath the eyes, there by the edge of the eye as well, because we're going to have it lifted. And then we're applying it on the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the forehead and cupid's bow and chin, just a little bit. You don't want to overdo anything because you're going to end up looking ghosty, especially if the concealer is a little bit lighter than your shade. And then we blend it out with a beauty blender. Blend it out, blend it upwards there by the eye. It gives it this false cat eye lifted look, and it's amazing. Just look at that finish and just how natural and beautiful it looks. Now we're going in with our Yardley Loose Translucent Powder, and we're just using a little bit. We don't want to overdo it. We actually want to keep all the shine in our face, so we're just using it a little bit in the corner of the eye. And then with our Juvia's Place, the Zulu eyeshadow palette, this is so pigmented, it's so beautiful. I'm taking the two shades, the pink and the orange, and I'm using these as blush. Yes, you can use eyeshadow as blush, and it's actually quite beautiful. It comes out very beautiful. So I was trying this out. I hadn't mixed these two shades. I know it packs a punch, so I wanted to try it out, and it actually worked out, so I really like that. And now with my Kate highlighting palette from Rimmel London, I love this. I use my fan brush as well and lightly highlight all the areas that you'd want, like natural shine on your face. You don't want to overdo it with the highlighter, but you would just want to make it, basically you want to reinforce that glow that you put in before you applied your other product. You want to reinforce it but still make it look natural. And with our Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air eyeshadow palette, I'm going with that brown shade. It's very close to the color of my eyelids, as you can see, and I'm just placing it a little bit as eyeshadow there on the eyelid. And I'm going into the white shade just to give it a bit of a contrast in the inner corners of the eye. This actually helps sort of highlight. It also works sort of like as a highlighter. It just highlights that inner corner and it just makes it beautiful. It's an effortless look. And then for a smooth winged liner, just a very, very small wing, but it makes a huge difference. Use your eyebrow pencil as well, the brown one, and go in there just to create a small wing and a little bit in front as well there. And we are done with our wing. Now back to reiterate the eyeliner, we're going in with that beautiful strong rich brown shade to create an even lighter way of wing, to create an even lighter wing, and just blends well with the wing. And then we use it also at the lower lash line, underneath the lower lash line. And then with our setting spray, we apply it to the blending sponge. We don't apply it directly to the face. And then we use the sponge on all the areas that we use highlighter. We use the sponge on all the areas that we used highlighter and all over the face, just to set and bring everything together. And now we're going back to our eyes again, using our eyelash curler just to prep the eyelashes for mascara. The Lash Princess mascara is what we're using, and I'm applying that on the top and the bottom lashes. And look at just how much it wakes up the eye. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Now I'm going back with my pencil and I'm just going to create a little bit of some freckles there, faux freckles, and just going there by the nose area, a little bit in the forehead and a little bit around the nose. And then I'm just gonna damp it down and just dial it down a bit using my beauty blender and to make it more natural. And then I'm moving on to the lips. I'm going to use my eyebrow pencil, to an older one now, it's a shorter one, and I'm going to use it as lip liner. It's perfect for my lip shade. I love it. So I've used this eyebrow pencil actually quite a few times. And then to seal the deal and complete it, I'm using the Gloss by Revlon lip gloss, and it is perfect. I love it on my lips. It looks beautiful, looks gorgeous, and the shade is called Supernatural. I am done with the look. We're all done. Let me know what you think about this look in the comment section down below. Like this video so I can reach more people who may enjoy this tutorial. Share it with whoever you think might need it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.